There we go. As long as I can hear myself, that's good. Wait, am I loud enough? I think so. I don't know. I had to change all my settings up again this week, so let me know if I'm low at all, guys. Hi, guys. It is Saturday. I'm sorry it's not Friday, but, very important fight last night that wasn't very important ultimately. Yeah, that was annoying. That was very annoying if you did watch the fights last night. Actually, the earlier fights on the card were all pretty good. First one was meh, but the middle two were really good. And then the actual main event was almost exactly what the script said. Either way. Yes, Trisha, don't be calling Christine names. As funny as it might be. Alright, guys, so of course, welcome back to the It Doesn't Have to Make Sense channel. I am Shoki, and this is, a Saturday stream show thing. I even created a new thumbnail just for tonight, which was not easy because the AI was like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to do some tweaking, but I had to make that really quick. All right, let's do roll call before we get started. We have Trisha, Denise, Val Prime, Christine, and that's it for the time being. Also, guys, hit that like button. Please hit the like button. Make sure my phone is currently muted because Laura is sending me memes and shit instead of being here in the chat. So it is what it is. Guys, it was a long week. I don't know what it is for you, but it was a long week for me. Like, just in general. Just a very, very long frickin' week. I also forgot what I was drinking until just now, so that taste took me by surprise. Just so you know. Either way. And, what? Yes, the skydivers in Honduras. Yes, definitely got that. Lisa Taylor, what's going on? Laura, too. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeah, also last night, actually, not so much last night. Yesterday afternoon, went and met up with a friend for a late, well, not really late. Late for me lunch, not late for him. It was normal lunch for him. We hung out. We had a few drinks. I got a little tipsy, but also yelling over a bar to have a conversation basically blew out my voice. So, like, last night, it would have been really rough for me to actually talk because I would have been like this the whole time. Wasn't even that loud, so I don't even know what the heck happened there. Either way, so it was a good time, but once again, I also did not realize that the fight card, the whole thing, was going to be 4.5 frickin' hours, and I'd be going to bed at midnight. That was insane. Thanks for that, Netflix. Could have started at 6. Either way, but no, it was a busy week. There was drama earlier in the week about a dead deer with a balloon tied to it. If you guys are on the Patreon, you saw what I was talking about, or following me on Instagram or Twitter, you would have seen the same post. But a lot of people were super upset about that, which I thought it was just hilarious. So that's just me. And out of context, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. And, I do need to make sure I promote the Patreon, because we did do a Patreon call this past Wednesday. It was kind of just the two of us, effectively. It was me and Trisha talking, and then Judy, unfortunately, was stuck in technology hell and just texting. So we watched a bunch of stuff. I did not get a chance to upload that this morning. I will take care of that tomorrow. So the Patreon upload will be up for everybody. Next week, no Patreon call because that's my week off. But if you want to check out podcasts or anything, we do have the Now You Made It Awkward podcast. If you want to go check that out, go just find the channel, Now You Made It Awkward. Yeah, we talked about the election and everything this week. There's a big old AI Trump in the thumbnail. So, I'm sure that won't get blocked. Yep. Yep. It wasn't so much a tough, but it was a long week. Almost missed my coaster here. Yes, Trisha's doing a bit better. Pretty lively. Okay, so I'm just making sure we're good here. All right. I need to reposition things. Did I move? I feel like I moved my... Oh, I did. I did move my computer back a little bit. That's why. I was like, why is nothing where it feels like it should be? No, that's better. I mean, maybe, but not. So I'm not so sure. We do have a lot of new music to get to this week, guys. Let me hit the button here and boop over there. Well, that wasn't smooth. Like, that was not smooth at all. Okay, so slightly bending the rules or technically rewriting the rules. I don't know how I want to look at it right now, but given the situation, I think it's probably okay to have Austin related things not attached to Home Friday. You know, you know. So, and also, it's not a new song; it's just a new music video. So, "Hers Ain't Mine" music video did drop this morning, or actually, not even this morning, middle of the day, and I wanted to watch that. So, you know what? Screw it, I don't care. But we're not doing the new Home Free song because I think technically it's a Christmas song, and y'all know the rules around Christmas music here. And if you don't, well, just ask the chat; they know. Okay. So we do have "Hers Ain't Mine" because I just want to see what they did with the music video. Obviously, some color correction going on there with the truck. Let's see here. New voice play doing "Stand By Me" in the mall. New bass gang doing "Reigns of Castamere." I love that song, so I'm very, very interested in that. New from Jared Holly, we got "Defying Gravity." We got Pete Barber and Bobby Bass doing "Scarborough Fair." Bassy version. We'll see how that works out. New one from Connie Talbot, "If I Can Dream" by Elvis. Ooh, I need to send that to Jordan. If you guys missed it from last Tuesday, not this one that went by, but the week before, I actually had my friend Jordan here singing. If you did not see the stream, go do it. Do you have new music, Travel Love? It's cool there. What is this? At the End of the Day. All right. By MTL. Okay, nice. Okay, the wifey has arrived safely. Good. All right. Why does it feel like the chat's not moving? Okay. New one from Alex Milton. And covering "I Believe in a Thing Called Love." Okay. And then new Tom McDonald, "Wild Horses." I just wanted to see what that was all about because I think of a completely different song called "Wild Horses" when I hear that title. So I just wanted to see what the hell's going on there. We got 10-second songs doing "Hey Ya" in the style of Alice in Chains. I'm very, very interested in hearing this because I think we saw the shortened version or the shorts version, and I want to check that out. Citizen Soldier has a new one, "Save Me From My Angels." Very interested in that. And then new from Eric Gronwall doing "House of the Rising Sun" epic dark version. I'm here for that 100%. And then Tommy doing the Neverending Story power metal version. I didn't know I needed to hear something so much, but here we are. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. No, hold on. Let me move something just right quick, guys, because the chat is in a weird spot. I gotta bump it up just a little. I think live finagling of things. There we go. Perfect, I think. Perfect. And I did update the Patreon scrolly thing down there in the bottom corner. It's not legible because I didn't realize how small the names would be on the screen, but we do have new patrons, and that's awesome. I do thank everyone for being here for that. Let me reply to her right quick. Okay. Sorry, ate a bunch of pizza earlier. Feeling very full. I was going to cook chicken last night, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, look, it's a fight night. I want pizza. So after 2 attempts to make sure the order actually went through, we got our pizza. That was good. Got some Domino's deep dish, or some pan, as they call it. Oh, handmade pan. It's not handmade. The shit comes from a fucking factory. I should know. I worked at Domino's for a very long time. All right. Just making sure everything is feeding correctly because I never know. Also, guys, make sure you hit that like button because I see 4 likes and 13 people watching. That's redonkulous. It's redonkulous, guys. Hit that frickin' like button. Okay. I think I haven't heard that since I was a kid. At least I don't think so. Yeah. No. 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 We'll go stretch. I will say we've had some really nice weather the last couple days. Temperature finally dropped. It finally started feeling like fall, almost winter here in Texas. And after the rain we got a while back, everything's super confused. You know, everything's going green again, and then the temperature drops by like 20 degrees for a day or so. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, peoples. Thank yous. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see those numbers come up right there. I can watch it live. Right over there. That's awesome. All right, so let's get this shindig started with Hers Ain't Mine, which I do believe the problem with this was that the video itself was tied up in a legal dispute. It was produced by somebody who then basically like ran away with their money kind of situation. So I'm bringing you some chicken and something, dumplings tomorrow. Dang it, I thought I had trimmed this enough, but clearly I did not. Hold on, let me scroll up again. See, the problem is there's a little thing. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I haven't had chicken and dumplings in a long time. Okay, let's go.
I didn't work my whole life just to give it away. I didn't think I'd donate every cent that I made. I didn't want for nothing, now there's nothing to my name anymore. No, no. I used to keep my tackle in the passenger seat. I used to have a dog who only answered to me. Thought I was really something, now there's some things I can barely afford. When I fell for a thief, she even took my name, and damned if I'm sure.
Is this how some of y'all feel it went down? Because I know there's this whole anti-Amberley movement now. I feel like there's some people out there who are just like, that's exactly what happened. 3 Domino's location, only one makes good pizza. That does happen. It's like it's all supposed to be equal, but not so much.
Oh yeah, it's her dog, her house, her truck in the drive. Oh yeah, it's her way, her say, her place every night. And when it comes to the bet, she gets the left and right side. 'Cause what's mine is hers, and what's hers ain't mine.
I'm ever so slightly surprised you still got Tim in the background. Oh yeah.
She gets the closet in the kitchen in my good rocking chair. I've taken up.
He's still scrawny. He's fit, but he is looking a little thin there. Although, I mean, I'm not upset at the rest of the screenshot here.
They're drying, so there's towels for her hair. See, we've got in a.
Hold on. That face. I get... Nice bathtub, though. Yeah, he's got little shorts on. You can see right there. He ain't naked. He ain't naked.
See, we've got an agreement if I give her everything in my world. And I will.
Okay, hold on. I never noticed one. He's got that sword she's holding, but there's one on the wall right over there. That's funny.
She gives me everything I'll ever need, and all that I need is her. Oh yeah, it's her dog, her house, her truck in the drive. Oh yeah, it's her.
Don't stand. Sorry. Drives me nuts. I know it's their own vehicle, but come on. Don't stand on your fucking hood.
Her way, her say, her place every night. And when it...
Oh, those are cool tarot cards. Wonder what the meaning is there.
Comes to the bed, she gets the left and right side.
Hold on. That's funny. That's funny. Also, he has the phone playing the music right there so you can sing along. That's hilarious.
'Cause what's mine is hers, and what's hers ain't mine. And if I ever ask for any of it back, before I finished asking, my bags would all be packed. And if I even thought about another woman, she'd kill me. Oh yeah.
I mean, she'd kill her. Technically.
It's her dog, her house, her truck in the drive. Oh yeah, it's her way, her say, her place every night. And when it comes to the bed, she gets the left and right side. 'Cause what's mine is hers, and what's hers.
Wait, hold on. Who's on the socks? Is that him? Or is that Tim on the socks? I can't tell. I assume it's him, but that's just weird. I do like the rainbow hoodie with all the pets' faces, though. That's cute. Ooh, PlayStation. Very nice.
What's hers ain't mine. Oh yeah, it's her boat, her farm, her Friday nights. Oh yeah, it's her way, her say, hers till I die. And when it comes to the bed, she gets the left and right side. 'Cause what's mine is hers, and what's hers ain't mine.
Damn, where did that go? That went way the hell over there. Oh, yes. New. It's like her hair is not blonde.
It's happening! It's happening!
You're probably asking yourself,
Okay, so it's going to be a big, long shebang after the fact. I don't need to watch the big, long shebang after the fact. I already know about the announcement, but that's hilarious. But it is funny how different they look at the moment because, of course, Austin just cut his hair and his beard to reinvent himself. Her hair is significantly less blonde and her eyebrows are less bold. Gotta watch. I don't want to watch it. That's 3 more minutes of shit.
how did we get here?
We have a lot to do.
Well, y'all, it is finally happening. My debut solo album is on the way.
I already know this.
Is. We're really excited about it, but I think overall we're handling it pretty well.
Okay. Are you this way? Come on. Let's go. All right. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Okay. Oh, here, God. Here.
But making an album is pretty expensive.
Wait. How are we supposed to pay for 15 tracks and 10 music videos?
I know how.
Sell a kidney!
Unfortunately, one kidney wouldn't pay for it. Not even in this economy.
So we've launched
What did she say?
Indiegogo to help us cover some of those costs.
And we're hoping to film 10 music videos.
Hi, Titus.
Casual.
That's a
10
lot.
music videos.
That's a
Big
lot.
deal, right?
That's a lot. Yeah. They need a lot of money.
10 music videos, where are we?
Where's the ring light?
Where's the ring light?
We're
Okay.
chasing our dreams and we need your help. So we wanted to make sure that there were some exclusive benefits available right now on the Indiegogo campaign that you can't get anywhere else ever again.
Now, just for joining, you get early access to
Yeah.
absolutely everything. But there are other options, like exclusive merch that you'll never get anywhere else, signed copies of the album, digital downloads, behind the scenes to all of the music videos. There's a lot.
You could even have me come to your house and perform a private show just for you.
For a lot of money. That's a big ticket item.
If you'd like to check out those other options, the link to the Indiegogo is in the description below.
Now, this is a massive undertaking, but if you choose to join this campaign, we promise to make it worth your while.
Absolutely, and we do know that times are tough right now, and not everybody can give monetarily. But we also want you to know that every like, comment,
I'm gonna write a check right
share,
now.
the use of your valuable time to be here with us means more to us than you will ever know. We see you, and we really, truly appreciate you.
Thank you again. You're making our dreams come true, and we are so grateful forever.
Well, shit, next year I'm going back up to Maryland. I'll just swing by Nashville and pay for a private performance.
I'm scared.
If you're seeing this,
I swear to God, if they make snot come out of their nose right there, I'm going to be upset.
that means we're doing an Indiegogo.
Dorks. Ruth Coode, Gail Matthews, Gordon Austin, Susan Horn. I don't know why I thought I could scroll there. That was dumb. Let's see. Any names I recognize? Let's see here. Yep, Deborah. Nana Deb. Good. Different Deb. Neat. I plan on backing them. I just had to get caught up on everything else first. Someone didn't overpay, just wanted to pay off the outstanding balance on the credit card at the same time that the car insurance came out, at the same time as buying groceries. So bank account got a little light this week. Look, if he does it the way it used to be, if he gets away from like the greasy look, I think it'll be good again. Because like when he had a short-ish before, it still worked, except now it's just like all greasy and weighed down. All right, so we have to move on. We have to move on to voice play. Look, the benefit of having a shorter is it can grow back out. But it did look ridiculous. Like, it just needed a trim. I would even say, like, he needs to cut his beard down a little bit more. You know, a little bit more scragglies. Okay, so we've got new voice play. Doing them all video again. Stand By Me, acapella featuring Michael Kilgore. I assume that's that guy. Looks familiar. Okay, let's see here. Do you think like the mall people are like, these weirdos are back? Okay, I like this guy.
Is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, please stand by me.
Sorry, I'm fighting off a sneeze. Oh, dear Lord. I was trying to point out that the lady walking in the background seemed to be watching what they were doing. I assume they're doing this early enough in the day when the mall's not really open, but the doors are open so people can get in. Much like the mall right around here used to be. I don't know if they still do it. The doors were open and a lot of older people would go in there and like get their power walking done early in the day. Also, I'm just wondering where Jeff's going to come in with his unnecessary bass on this one. Usually when they do these videos, there's not much unnecessary bass. So, not sure what to expect yet.
If the sky we look upon, whoa, should tumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble to the sea.
I won't cry. I won't cry. I won't cry. No, I won't. Shed a tear. Just as long as you stand Stand by me.
So darling, darling, stand by me.
I had such high hopes. It was building up my hopes there. And then it just... Defeated Choky.
Stand by me. Oh, stand now. Won't you stand by me? Stand by me. Stand by me.
No, but it still was dumb. Wow.
Stand by me. Stand by me.
Has he been with them before? So literally the only critique I have out of that entire thing, well, only real critique, the other one is just, you could just let the one dude sing the whole thing and it'd be good. But just that, I mean, it wasn't super low, but it was completely unnecessary. Like, he did not have to drop down low at all for that one section. Just didn't need to do it. It would have been fine. Just stay in your, nice mid-range. I will say, like, adding another tenor to this group is kind of crazy because they already have at least two amazing tenors, and then you already have Lane, who is pretty much up there too. But it's like they're lacking a they're lacking a chance, for lack of a better term. It's like we already got two guys who can do bass pretty effectively, but everybody else is pretty much relegated to tenor area. Occasionally, you can get Ellie into his lower zone, which isn't low by any stretch, but it's lower. But I think they need something else to fill out that little middle section of lower notes, Although this guy was fantastic, Michael Kilgore. I feel like we've seen him before because he looks familiar. I don't know with them or somebody else, but he definitely looks familiar. Really good, though. Really, really good. I like his voice a lot. It would be great if they brought him back for some, like, Michael Jackson covers, for sure. I'm glad they released that one as a regular music video, even though it was all in vertical. Also, I always wonder if they shoot the entire thing in, like, shoot each section all the way through and then just edit around, I'm just scrolling. I guess I could search if I really felt like it, but I'm being lazy. Either way, I enjoyed that guy. He did Be Prepared, the song that I just completely obliterated that time. I didn't like that much. Oh, yeah, right there. Yeah, that's like one of my least favorite songs from them. So, yeah, okay, so he was literally only one song ago. That's funny. I mean, that was great. That was a great cover. Even though they did all the voice play things, they kept it pretty subdued. And I appreciated that. I appreciate the hell out of that. Considering we're going to go for more Bassy Boys here. Bassy Boys and Bagpipes. They should have called it that. Bassy Boys and Bagpipes. Whole album. Let's go. All right, so I'm pretty sure we did a versus battle for Reigns of Castamere either early this year or sometime last year, and I'm going to be honest, I don't remember who won. but I think Combs' version or Jeff's version was really up there for me. I can't remember there. So this will be interesting. So all our bassy friends and some bagpipes from Allie the Piper, and Jonathan Warren, whoever Jonathan Warren is. Okay, let's go. What's happening there?
And who are you? The proud Lord said that I must bow so low.
I wonder if they're gonna.
Only a cat of a different coat. That's all the truth I know. And a coat of gold or a coat of red, a lion still has claws, and mine are long and sharp, my lord, as long and sharp as yours. And so
That was a little weird. The squeezing and the looking away, almost like it was a little fart like, as it were. Sorry, that notification made me laugh. So this reminds me of Jeff's arrangement of this song a little bit, which now thinking back, Jeff's might have won. I have to go find that. I gotta go dig through the thing. Though when Tommy and Bobby were singing together there, I didn't get like a chord or anything out of it. It was just like they just sound the same. Like it wasn't until the end it started to change. I was like, oh, okay, there we go. All right, so we got some violin and then Marwan. Let's go.
and so he spoke, and so he spoke, that Lord of Castamere. But now the rains weep o'er his halls, and not a soul to hear. Yes, now the rains weep o'er his
See, this sounds different.
halls, and not a soul to hear.
I didn't like that last little bit there at the end there. But when they came in with like the dozen or
Hey,
so
y'all, thank you so much
voices,
for
that was
watching
actually
Rings of
awesome.
Castamere, featuring Allie the Piper, Jonathan H. Warren, and Isaiah Carter on percussion in the arrangement. Now this is the second video out of our 4-video EP, so keep a lookout for
Okay.
those next videos coming out in the next few weeks.
Will
If
do.
you want early access to them and bonus content, check out our Patreon.
Okay, Bobby.
So, yeah.
Okay, so I actually really liked like the back half of that. That was actually really good. The beginning was a little strange and a little off, but then like everything after that was actually pretty damn good. Especially like I said, when they all came in and made it so much more powerful. It's like there's only two ways to really do the song effectively, and that's like the super quiet route or the bold route because of the meaning of the song and how it fits into the Game of Thrones show / lore. So, and that makes me want to revisit the verses because there were some really good versions in there. I've been watching 2 different reactors doing Game of Thrones. Nice. Okay. And yes, I know there's a new All That Remains song out, and I want to listen to it, but I don't think you guys will care that much, so I might not do it here. Oh, by the way, forgot to mention, before the stream, I recorded a reaction to a thing that will be up on the Patreon exclusively. So it's kind of, I just went like, why don't I do reactions ahead of time and just throw them up for the patrons? It's like, I try to do that for the Patreon podcast, so there's something extra to watch there, even for people who don't make it to the streams or aren't there early. But I said, screw it. This one's never going to make it past copyrights. I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick reaction. The shirts and the fur collared keep. You mean the rug? It's just an IKEA rug. That was the production of Lord of the Rings. Them too, but Game of Thrones basically bought out all of IKEA's black and gray and white furry rugs and turned them into costumes. It's hilarious. Okay, so before we get to more Basie Boys, we're going to go ahead with Jared doing Defying Gravity, because of course the Wicked movie is out, and if you guys didn't hear, there was a bit of a whoopsie regarding the movie. In fact, regarding the toys for the movie, where somebody in the packaging department did not pay attention to the fact that the either the URL or whatever link they made did not go to the movie's website. It, in fact, went to a pornography site. Whoops. Kids' toys with links to porn. Didn't think that was going to be a thing that would happen this year. But, 2024 has been full of surprises. Meanwhile, Defying Gravity. I don't think he's going to hit those crazy high notes, but we'll see. And got to wonder if he's going to come out in green makeup at all. Or a blonde wig. Actually, basically a Barbie doll. It's from Mattel.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave. It's time to...
Okay, sorry. Before he gets going too far, for everyone's reference, this is being held specifically against the Superfruit version with Mitch and Scott from back in the day that everybody used to react to. Still pretty damn up there because Mitch is completely absurd singing the part of Elphaba. And Scott with the blonde wig is hilarious. If you haven't watched it, what are you waiting for? Somebody missed a shift there. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I could definitely hear it. All right, I'm going to back up. Jared's doing a great job here.
It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. I'm through accepting limits,
because someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love, I guess I've lost. But if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. I'd sooner buy defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who crown me, take a message back from me. Tell them how I am defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying gravity, and soon I'll match them in renown. And nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down. Oh,
I like that. Duh.
Hey friends, thank you so much for watching. If you
Thank
enjoyed this
you.
video and want to see more, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my amazing patrons. You all make these videos possible, and I can't thank you enough for your ongoing support. Special thanks to David Lebenstam, Javier Mora, Karen Highland, Bill Coles, Ted Furland,
Oh, there we
Don
go.
Wyckoff, and the Jensens.
The
Thank you so much for your
Jensens.
continued generous support. I really hope you
Yes.
know how much I appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, guys. I can't wait to share my next video with you all, so stay tuned.
How did I miss that one? All right, so he did a good job despite the fact having to do it in a lower key for himself. Still really, really good. Really, really solid. There was no way he was hitting those high notes. It's like we've watched Jared like get really good at this. But that was something special. But like the funny part is, I guess you really wanted to do very, very serious because he's usually so goofy. I figured he would have one of himself dressed as Elphaba, out there. But I guess, it's not necessarily PC to do green face. Yeah. Dude, what? He had a whole chicken finger for supper. Good Lord. He's going to have zoomies. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, black cats are hilarious. I miss having a black cat around. Maybe someday again, when we're not in an apartment and I don't have so many things that can be knocked down very easily. My stuff falls down because people are walking up the stairs aggressively. Couldn't imagine having an actual cat or dog get loose in here. Broke it up in little pieces and removed the breading because that's unhealthy. I mean, sure. So really all you did was just give him some chicken. It wasn't so much a finger anymore. If you gave him a whole chicken leg, that would have been interesting. Or not leg, chicken foot. Yeah, get the toesies. Get that, what is it? Is it collagen? Well, what are they made out of? When you boil the chicken feet and get stuff. What is that? Okay, so Basie Boys are back. We're doing Peter Barber with Bobby Bass. Doing Scarborough Fair. This should be interesting.
Are you going to Scarborough Fair?
No, but thanks for asking.
Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without no seams nor needlework. Then she'll be a true love of mine.
Sorry, I'm also trying to listen to the background voices, and I can't tell everything they're saying. It's like a little too much going on. Also, do a little bit slightly softer transitions. Slightly softer transitions. The harsh cutting is a little much. You can do like a 0.2 second fade, and it looks just ever so slightly better. Also, Peter's Adam's apple looks like it could like poke your eye out. It's kind of ridiculous.
To find me an acre of land, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, between the salt water and the sea strands. Then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to reap it with a sickle of leather. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, and gather it all in a bunch of heather.
Nice.
Then she'll be a true love of mine. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
That's nice.
Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine.
I like that drone. Also, Bobby has sleepy anime eyes, and if you really know what I'm talking about, you can't unsee it when he stares at the camera. These two together are really damn good. Really damn good. Those like the harmonies there, the little 2-part harmonies together, was what I think the other song was lacking. It's like there was too much like overlap, and it didn't really resonate at all. Well, I think that's why they had the background voices doing the higher voice. No, this is actually a pretty solid bass cover because it didn't do anything crazy. No, there wasn't anything like show-offy. It was all where it kind of just should have been. And that's hard to do. You know, but, you know, as half of the bass gang, I would assume they wouldn't screw it up, but you never know. Also, where's Casper? We haven't seen anything from Casper in a while. I know he basically did a song a week last year, but haven't seen anything from him in a while. Casper, if you're out there, let me know. Sorry, guys. It's Saturday. Saturday, I usually do nothing, so I'm going to be sleepy. Also, I'm drinking a barrel-aged stout? Question mark? I think technically it's porter, but taller and thinner. I always thought he was like one of the shorter members of the group. Thin, yes, but very bassy voice. He's got the bass. Okay, so Connie Talbot. We checked her out last week after basically ignoring her existence for a while. If I Can Dream Elvis cover. I want to see here. Taller than Peter. I didn't know if he was actually taller or that's just how they were staggered.
There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in the sky, more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand tell me why. Oh, why? Oh, why won't my dreams come true? Oh, why? There must be peace and understanding sometime. Strong winds of promise that will blow away the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope keeps shining on everyone, tell me why. Oh, why? Oh, why won't that sun appear? We're lost in a cloud with too much rain. We're trapped in a world that's trouble and pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem himself and fly.
That's a good place to pause. It's like I'm just listening. Like, I don't know the song off the top of my head, but I'm enjoying this cover of it for sure. She's good. Like, it's one of those like artists where like, where has she just been hiding? You know, that kind of situation. But yeah, she's pretty good. Pretty damn good. I forgot what the last song we listened to from her, but that was, I'm pretty sure, was outstanding. And it's just her and a piano, just knocking it out. Very mature voice for her age.
Deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. Still, I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow out there in the dark. There's a beckoning candle, and while I can think, while I can talk, while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can dream, oh please let my dream come true. Oh, right now, right now.
Oh, she looked at the camera. She looked at the camera. Oh, that was right. ABBA. That was, yes. That's what was so good, was the ABBA cover last time. Oh, sorry. Oh, I let myself slouch and then things hurt. That was really good. Yeah, I definitely need to send that to Jordan. Definitely need to send that over to him. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, give me a second. Boop. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Where is he? There he is. There we go. Oh, yes. Yep. She's damn good. Like, I know we've watched Emily for a few months now, and, I mean, it's just kind of, you get another young female voice involved is good. Look, you're being very picky, damn it. You're being too picky. Take it back a notch. Excuse me. Okay. Music, travel, love. They're doing a thing. So wait, is this actually their song then? Yeah, an original. At the End of the Day. Okay. Featuring Anthony Yui. Yui? Yui? Nice. Yeah, only tonight, right? Right, Trisha? Okay, let's go. Let's see here. The boys are gonna do an original. It's gonna be interesting.
Some days it's the sun that's beating down on me. Either that or it's pouring rain. It's a roller coaster world I live in, and there's one thing that's keeping me sane. Honey, at the end of the day, I got you to make it all okay. There you go, loving my cares away now, baby. All night at the end of the day.
Oh, now she prefers Bob. You're being super picky tonight, Denise. The funny thing is, like, this song definitely has, like, the essence of other things they've sung, like, 100%. Because, well, you can only get so many sounds out of 2 guitars, you know? Oh, what is that? That's the Uncle Cracker song. Oh yeah, that's what that riff was. Oh, what is that song? Freaking hold on. I gotta go. It's gonna be stuck in my head. Give me a second. You know how I am when it comes to this stuff. Uncle, is it Follow Me? I think it's Follow Me. Yeah, I think it's Uncle Cracker, Follow Me. Or Drift Away. One of those. But definitely also the When the Sun Goes Down. The Kenny Chesney When the Sun Goes Down. It's that too. It's like just that little riff. Hold on. Oop, did I hit the right button? Oh, I'm not on the right screen. That's fine. Yep. Kenny Chesney and Uncle Cracker When the Sun Goes Down. Right there. Just in that little like 6 notes. Bob. Wagon Wheel. Yeah, a little bit. But no, it's When the Sun Goes Down. Hold on. Yep.
I don't have to worry about tomorrow. There's some mountains that I gotta climb. Bring it on, there's nothing I can't handle. Just as long as I know you're all mine. Honey, at the end of the day.
Oh, now I can't unhear it. It feels like they borrowed a bit of the melody from it. It's not 100%, but that's all I hear now.
I got you to make it all okay. There you go, loving my cares away now, baby. All night at the end of the day. I wanna hold you till the sun comes up. No matter what we do, I never get enough.
Bob has all the stickers on his guitar.
Tomorrow I'll be dreaming about when I'm back in those arms again.
Also, there's like some disco vibe in that section. The background music, very disco era.
Tomorrow I'll be dreaming about when I'm back in those arms.
Yeah, so that's what I said, Christine. It's When the Sun Goes Down.
At the end of the day, I got you to make it all okay. There you go, loving my cares away now, baby. All night at the end of the day. There you go, loving my cares away now, baby. All night at the end of the day.
Yeah, that riff right there. All right, boys, I hate to do it to you. I hate to do it to you, but anytime I hear something, I got to pull up the reference. Now, I'm not going to pull up the video because Vivo, but I will play it. Give me a second here. Fine. Though the actual straight up Uncle Kracker song is the one I'm thinking of. But yeah, see how it's like pretty damn close. Like it's not robbing it by any means, but I think I was onto something there. But now I'm trying to remember the Uncle Kracker song. Give me a second. Was it Drift Away? No, it can't be Drift Away. It's got to be. Oh yeah, it's Follow Me. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, I've got to hear that real quick. I got to see what that was. I'm just sidetracking here for a second. Okay, hold on. That was actually what I was hearing. Okay, so that's definitely more Kenny Chesney there. But yeah, I think like there's some grooviness there that's very, very similar between those guitar riffs. Not saying anybody stole anything. There could be just inspiration. But that's instantly where my mind went was Uncle Kracker. Yep. Squirrel. Yep. 100%. Oh, don't remind me of Peanut, who apparently did not have rabies. Good job. Also, I forgot, like, Uncle Kracker, I believe, came from Kid Rock, I believe, and then went off on a solo career temporarily, if I recall. But yeah, either way, Music Travel Love, great song, just reminded me of too many other things. It's like definitely a vibe of Kenny Chesney, definitely a vibe of Uncle Kracker, and given that they're on the other side of the world doing that is why it's kind of funny. But they're on the beach, so Kenny approves. There we go. Let's get a move. Okay, Alex Melton. Let's see how he does here, because, you know, for anybody who might not have seen Alex before, he does conversions of songs to be like this, but if it's that, you know, that kind of situation. But he kind of does most of the stuff the same way. He's a pretty talented musician because he plays all of the things and he sings all the stuff. So when he's producing it himself, it's, you know, pretty awesome. But I believe in a thing called Love, which I believe is The Darkness. I believe it's The Darkness. We'll see here. Okay. But he's doing it as an alt-rock emo cover. Okay. Let's see where we go with this. I feel like he's doing like Panic at the Disco or something. Yeah, it's that song. And I was wrong. It's not Panic at the Disco, but I can't think of the band they're imitating. He. Because he never puts in the style of a person, though he's clearly like, he did a song that's clearly in the style of Green Day, clearly in the style of whoever. But I can't think of who he's replicating here. It sounds familiar. Problem is, alt-rock emo is like an entire genre. So unless he does something very specific, it's going to be harder to pin down. Kiss you every minute, every The only thing I could say is I wish they boosted the vocals a little bit more. It's like, I don't know if it's OK Go. Could have been. Could have been. I'm not super familiar, but yeah, I feel like it could be there. Judging by like one or two OK Go things that I can think of. Let's see here. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I like that how he's... Okay. I like how he broke down the process here in the description. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Yeah, Justin Hawkins was a singer of The Darkness, and that man can wail. Like, Alex is not even doing justice to what he does in this song. Yeah. Yeah, no, he definitely needed to boost the vocals a little bit. And I wonder if part of that has to do with the fact that he's recording using Shure mics, and you really got to preamp those. So that's one reason, like, well, other than the fact of the cost. Like, I would love to upgrade to, like, the Shure SM7Bs, which is basically what every podcast in the universe uses, because they're literally, like, the industry standard, except they're $400 a piece. And I currently have 4 microphones of this brand, which is perfectly good for what I do. But, you know, it would be nice to, at some point, have that. But they're not necessarily the best thing for singing into, technically speaking. But either way, Alex is cool. Yeah, he's had hit or miss here or there, but I've liked some of his alterations to songs. That one was fun. That's just a really, really good song in general, and I like what he did there. It's not so far away from the original, but what I would love to see is somebody do that song, but in the style of Queen. And if you could AI a Freddie Mercury singing it, I think it'd be amazing. Because The Darkness felt a little bit like a modern Queen. You know, a little bit heavier, but still. Okay. So with that, we move on to Tom MacDonald's new one. And, you know, I'm not a giant Tom fan, but he's putting in a lot of effort right now. So might as well, you know, check it out. Wild Horses with him and Nova. GFBF? I know what that normally stands for, but I'm not entirely certain what it means here. You know. Also got to wonder who this is going to be shot at. Because the last thing we listened to was was it Goodbye Joe?
They tell me that I'll be okay, but I feel caged every single night. I pray, God, please take away the feeling like my feet are in these chains. I can't stay, I can't wait. One day I'ma run away like wild horses.
They tie me down to keep me safe in my brain.
I hate that. I hate that so much. Okay.
There's a sunset that I chase, open plains, pouring rain, rolling thunder.
I hate that vocal effect so much. I hate that. The beat is nice. I hate that vocal effect. I absolutely hate that.
My reins, let me go. Like wild horses.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up.
I'm a heart without a home, better out here on the road.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up.
I wasn't made to hold with my diamonds, rhinestones.
I don't think that's a real horse.
Got a heart of gold, yeah. Icy, icy, icy. I was born to run.
What's wrong with it? That's how he braids it. I honestly don't, that's the look I like the least for Tom. When he's got his hair down or he's got it pulled back ponytail style, that's pretty cool. Even when he has it done in like cornrows, I'm okay with that. Little weird on a white boy, but it's better than the braided forward little thingies. I've always hated that look for him. Nova's allergic to what? Horses?
Like wild horses. I'm I'm not yours to keep. If I stay, it's for me. I hope they know I can't be tamed. Brave my mane, I won't come, no come.
Okay, they're both doing the same effect, except for her, she was in that ridiculously high thing. I don't like that. He doesn't need it. I get it's a stylistic thing, especially for, I guess, what he's going for here, because he's doing like a combo of like a country song mixed with like, what are they? I don't even know if there's a technical term for it, but like one of those songs where you're like flexing on him with the money. You know, he's got the Lambo in the background, the studded jacket, all this other shit. You know, that's one way, and then he switches up and completely different stuff on the other side. Yeah, I'm not keen on this particular crossover type song, but it's like, I think it's because I just hate that style, and I don't know if he's doing it on purpose, like if it's meant to be mockery, or he's just keen on it. I'm not entirely certain, but I'm not digging it.
My name, see tornadoes in the distance, need the wind against my face. I'll escape, run away. One day I'ma jump the gate like wild horses.
The actual lyrics are fine.
I'm not yours to keep. If I stay, it's on me. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. I was born to run. Giddy up, like wild horses. I'm not.
I just love that they just like, hey, look, Lamborghini. I feel like this should be like Lainey Wilson and Jelly Roll doing this instead. it's like I dig the song as an idea. I just don't like what they've done with it with all the auto-tune, and that's why I feel like there's like a whole chunk of it, like part of the chorus, the back half of the chorus feels like a legit song. They're singing with very little auto-tune, and then they do the rapping parts, which are just, I hate everything that's happening except for the actual lyrics. And then it's like trying to be this horrible, trashy shit, and then like an actual legit song. I don't like that. It's like, yeah, just give this one to Jelly Roll.
Yours to keep. If I stay, it's on me.
Yeah, I just wasn't keen on that one. I feel like they had something good there, and then they just pushed it to 11, and they should not have. They should have kept it at like an 8, in my opinion. But hey, never know what you're going to get with them. And I've never heard Nova do anything until these last couple songs, so it's all new to me at this point. That's one reason why I can't tell. Usually he's trying to make a statement one way or another, and, well, there's not even any commentary here, so that's interesting. Yeah, what this person said, your voices are better than auto-tune. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I feel like it was, I feel like it was on purpose. Like, there's a reason they went to, like, insane on that. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Moving on from the rap music into a little bit more of the rock genre here. Okay. So, 10-second songs, Anthony Vincent featuring Steve Welsh, and they're going to be converting Outkast's Hey Ya into the style of Alice in Chains. Yeah. This should be very interesting. Or we'll hate it. Which I do think, once again, I think I heard like the short version of this the other day. When did this come out? Yeah.
Outkast, Hey Ya, in the style of Alice in Chains. I think we could do something with this. I'm going to ask my buddy Steve Welsh to join me. Steve, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, Steve.
My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door? Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, cause we don't know how.
I should have figured there would be a guitar solo coming, because there's a pretty epic solo in that song. I'm not a fan of Andre 5,000 or 3,000, however many thousands of Andre there is, or Outkast. This song was massive back in the day, and I mean, it's still a pretty good like club song to get people moving, but I love grunge music, and unfortunately it had a very short-lived lifespan. Big fan of Alice in Chains. I enjoy this. It's like I'm enjoying this a lot. It's completely changed the vibe of the song, and like kind of reminding me of something that like is sad that is not around.
Thank you so much for watching Outcast Hey Ya in the style of Alice in Chains, and thank you Steve Welsh for joining me on this track. Go subscribe to Steve if you haven't
need to do
already. Go to his channel, check out all of his music. He's got a lot of cool shit. Hey Ya in the style of Alice in Chains is available on all streaming platforms. The link is directly below in the description or in the comments, depending on where you're seeing this right now. Just search Anthony Vincent, Hey Ya in the style of Alice in Chains. It's also under Steve Welsh's name as well. I want to thank all of my patrons for helping support me and making videos like this possible. Thank you so much. Because your contribution.
Sorry, that was just auto playing and I couldn't stop it. That was on the other tab, but there was no video. So I was like, I can't stop it. Sorry about that. So I wanted to go subscribe to Steve's channel real quick while I was thinking about it. I enjoyed that, but I'm a fan of Alice in Chains and not really a fan of Outkast. So that was a perfectly good conversion for me. That might need to go on a playlist at some point. That was actually pretty top notch. Andre 3000 in Chains. No, that sounds terrible. No. Think about your context there with that comment. Please tell me somebody. Oh, that's actually Steve that said that. That's funny. The random unmatching vowel sounds and words. Well, I felt like it needed more added R sounds and random unmatching vowel sounds. Yeah, that is pretty much what Alice in Chains did, which is why I'm glad they replicated it. Okay. We got 3 more songs. Okay. I'm used to having an extra at the end. Glad we started a little bit early, though. I don't want to go too late tonight. We do have church in the morning and whatnot, and the wifey went out. I need to check on her in a little bit. Okay. So, new from Citizen Soldier. Save me from my angels. Yes, Trisha, but you don't like anything. Oh, that'll wake you up.
Thoughts in my head are getting ready to riot. I got some friends who like to make my mind go quiet.
Okay.
I know this love can't last and this is short-sighted. But every taste of heaven's what the hell I'm hiding. Whoa, they keep me high to keep control. Whoa, no devil needed to sell my soul. Don't let me fall asleep. These guardians have teeth. They whisper to me, go to the light, don't fight it. The sympathy so sweet. They wolves disguised as sheep. They whisper to me, go to the light, someone save me from my angels. Save me from my angels. Save me from my
I was going to say before it goes too far. I'm going to assume that by the phrasing there that the angels are doctors keeping someone heavily medicated. Context.
When the anxious ticks get hungry, turn violent. I pray the Holy Ghost and they give me asylum. They make the pain go numb so it's harder to fight 'em. Maybe it's purgatory but it feels like Zion. Whoa, they keep me high to keep control. Whoa,
Interesting. Interesting. Oh, yeah. I guess that goes with the one that hospital bed. The idea of saviors who aren't really saviors. Keep you trapped in hell, but convince you it's heaven. I mean, we already know that Citizen Soldier is all about, like, mental stuff and keeping one healthy and dealing with your shit instead of locking it up and letting it drive you crazy. There we go. Let's see here. 3 days, only 73,000 views. That deserves better. I mean, to have 650,000 subscribers, it deserves better than just over 10%. That's bullshit. Okay, so the album is Icarus. Okay. Neat. Yeah, some of these were pretty good. There's still, like, a whole lot of their music we never got into. There's still time. Maybe on the Patreon we'll do another deep dive. We'll just, like, dig into Citizen Soldier, go into their oldest stuff, and see where they came from. But I guess as somebody who's never had to be heavily medicated or drugged or whatever to get through any major situation other than actual illness, obviously, I guess I don't relate in the same way. I don't have the same kind of levels of escapism that, you know, even some, you know, very important people to me have, where they got to dive into drugs or alcohol just to get by because, like, real emotions, real thoughts are too much. People bother them too much, you know. Got a distance from real reality. Fuck that, I gotta get drunk every day. I know far too many people with that problem. As someone who drinks casually and drinks to enjoy what I'm drinking, not drinking to escape or drinking out of anger, it's one of those things. Like, I mean, I grew up in a house with smokers. I never smoked. You know, my dad probably slightly borderline alcoholic, nothing crazy, but drank often. You know, I drink a little bit. I don't enjoy being drunk at all. I don't enjoy being high, so I don't do drugs. You know, so it's like I just don't understand that form of escapism, like burying yourself in doing stuff and trying to turn your frustration into something literally constructive, building things, whatever. You know, that's just how I deal with stuff instead. That's just me. Or I sit quietly and alone in a corner when nobody can see me. And then I go on the internet and pretend to be happy. At least that's the way it used to be. Now I just vent my frustrations on the podcast. It's fine. It's fine, I'm fine. Speaking of people being fine, it's Erik doing House of the Rising Sun. I gotta wonder which version he's gonna go for here. Hold on. Traditional folk song popularized by the Animals. So he's gonna do something a bit different here. Because there's a lot of people who've covered this one. I think Five Finger Death Punch is probably my favorite, but there's a couple other good covers of it. So let's see what he does with it. Epic Dark version. Oh, we're going actual kind of music video? Wait. Okay.
There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor
She sold my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans.
I like what he's doing there. Like the really simple kind of arrangement with just a piano and a little very like haunting sound. My question is he gonna keep it like kind of down, or is he gonna go like full rock god here in a minute? Like, because a lot of them usually keep it calm and quiet at the beginning, and then it turns into like a rage at the end of like how it goes. Yeah, I've got to wonder if it's gonna ramp up. Like, how high is it gonna go? Right? I mean, it's Erik, so let's see.
Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk.
I like when he.
Oh, mother.
There we go. Percussion's coming in. Hold on. It's like I started hearing a little bit more.
Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. God, I know I'm one.
Nice. Nice. That deserves a versus. I don't think we've done a versus for House of the Rising Sun, but I think we should. That was fucking awesome. I don't actually hate to say it, but I was thinking I hate to say it. I'm pretty sure I like Erik more than Tommy at this point. Like, I think Tommy has done a lot of other shit that I'm like just meh about. It's not bad. I'm just meh. Like, Erik is like at the point of just like moving me now. Oh, damn, that was good. Yeah, we should do a House of the Rising Sun off, because, I mean, probably going to have to limit to like 3, because it is like a 5-minute song. But this will be in there. Definitely have to put it up against the Five Finger Death Punch version, which is probably top of my list. But off the top of my head, I can't think of other covers of it that are that good. So definitely deserving, maybe next week. But that was amazing. And as soon as it started ramping up, it's like, I didn't expect it to get that awesome. The only thing I kind of wanted was at the end, instead of him actually singing the last few words, but if he spoke them instead. You know, it's like the very last little bit, you know, I'm one. Like if he hadn't sung it, but if he had just spoken it, like when the music dropped out, I feel like that's like the final like nail in the coffin for the character in the song. It's like, just fuck it, you know. It's like, this is my life, this is how I have to be. And considering it's like an epic dark version, it ends on this like floaty high head voice. It's fucking awesome. Oh, I'm so glad we found Erik. So glad. Now I want to spend the rest of the night watching other people react to that. When was this? Just 2 days ago? Yeah, this deserves way more views. Well, 57,000. Yeah, yesterday. Okay, premiered yesterday. Yeah, definitely deserves way more views than it has, because that is just amazing. Yeah. I'm 61 years old. I've always loved this song. Performance is epic. Love the modern style brought to a classic. Yeah. And then other languages I can't read. Yeah. I love all the people who are like, I remember when the first one came out. It's like, good Lord. Okay. That's crazy. Oh, that's badass. Oh yeah, I forgot you can like dump money in the, you can do like a super thanks or whatever that is, where you can leave money in the comments. I think it's called a super thanks. I don't know if this channel has it. I know you can do super chats. I don't know if super thanks is a thing. I think you have to be properly monetized. Like, I almost don't want to watch the Tommy song. Like, that was so good. It's like, I hate that. It's like, Tommy's like our finisher, but like when you have an Erik song that's so damn good, how do you follow that? I'm going to start putting Erik at the end. It's like, he might have to be our finisher from now on. Like, epic power metal version of Neverending Story. I mean, okay. But it's like, but is it that good? Wait, has Tommy done House of the Rising Sun? He might have. Oh, now I'm torn. Because that was so good. I hate to close out on what could be a not so great song. Okay, if it sucks, I'll just edit it out so that we actually end up on a high note. We'll just pretend we ended on a high note with Erik. Either way. Like, that was definitely performance of the night, for sure. I mean, Jared was way up there early in the night. I mean, obviously, the Austin video was good. I mean, it's still early. It's only 9:17. I might as well get it done. If I skip it, that means we do it again another night. It's just might as well do it. Let's just do it. Because the song will get stuck in my head. Well, yeah, you've seen it. Excuse me. All right. I can already envision how it's going to go, just thinking of the song. All right. This is not Tommy's normal cave of musicianship. Where the hell is he? I will say it is cool to actually get to see Tommy do all the things instead of just hearing him do it.
Turn around, look at what you see. In her face, the mirror of your dream. Make believe I'm everywhere, hidden in the light. Written on the pages is the answer to a never-ending story.
Sorry, this just brought back a memory from Stranger Things, the never-ending story moment from, I think it was season 3. Not gonna lie, like, that was like even though clearly, like, that didn't happen in my childhood, obviously, but it brings back a weird nostalgia when that moment happens in the show. One of these days, Stranger Things will end. I think season 5 is next year. Like almost a 4-year hiatus, 5-year hiatus in between seasons. It's fucking crazy. Back to it.
Reach the stars, fly up on the sea. Dream a dream, what you see will be. Ones that keep the secret will fall behind the cloud. There upon the rainbow is the answer to a never-ending story.
If you had the candle in front of you as you're attempting to read the book, wouldn't it effectively just be blank? Like, you wouldn't be able to read that if the book is between you and the light?
Show no fear, for she may fade away. In your hand, the birth of a new day. Ones that keep their secret will fall behind the cloud. There upon the rainbow is the answer to a never-ending story.
Never-ending story by Elvis? Can we get an AI version of that? Elvis doing the Neverending Story. Okay, that was okay. The Erik song, pure epic. This, just happiness. Just a happy song. What? That's funny. And the funny thing is we haven't been keeping up with Majestica, Tommy's other group. That might be cool, though. You haven't considered it. So one thing I tried to talk Jordan into doing is like, dude, find a way to do Elvis covers of other songs. Like, it can't be that big of a stretch, realistically. You know? It's got to be doable. Like, instead of just covering only Elvis songs, like, introduce something new. Try it out. You know, do a bunch of actual Elvis songs, and then find songs of the era that Elvis could have sang, you know, of his contemporaries, and do that. I also said you probably need to, like, find a way to do, like, a combo show. Like, if you have a younger Elvis, a younger, skinnier Elvis impersonator, and then, like, one throughout, like, the decades, you know, and do it all in one show, because that'd be cool. And then also if you have anybody, like, any of his contemporaries, like, there has to be, like, Johnny Cash impersonators, right? Somewhere out there. Since you said that a minute ago. And I'm pretty sure we've heard someone do Somewhere Out There as a duet. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's Peter Hollins. Hey, right there. A year ago. Peter Hollins and Tara Simon. We actually did. It's like, yes, we did that a year ago, Trisha. There you go. I forgot that was a big deal because it was Tara with Peter, you know. I don't know who Joy and Mike are. Tiffany Alford. Never heard of her. Also didn't realize it was Linda Ronstadt. Damn, there's a lot of covers. I mean, most of them are like 7 years old. That's not the same. Carry On My Wayward Son combined with Somewhere Out There. Mashup we didn't know we needed, huh? Yeah, but I mean, you could get bigger. You could charge more. So even if you're splitting it, you could charge more for having extra stuff. I mean, some of these guys will work together out there. So I mean, it's nothing too crazy. Somewhere Out There Over the Rainbow. Nice. I thought that was Brian Hull, but that's Tim Warwick. Never heard of that. Yeah, I didn't realize that Linda Ronstadt was the one who did Somewhere Out There. Interesting. James Ingram. Oh, look, Parting Glass from Face Vocal Band. All right, guys. So that's all I've got for tonight at the moment. You know, just want to get caught up there. I'm going to be thinking about that Erik song for a while. I'm going to go watch reactions to it, is really what I'm going to do. I do need to get the Patreon podcast up for those who do actually watch those. You know, if you're a member of the Patreon and you're not going back and watching the Patreon podcast that you missed, you should, because we do some fun things. We watched a couple of mashups, a couple of mashup videos, actually, that turned out pretty cool. I suggest doing that. Get a slice of cheesecake. There you go. Both came out in the 80s. They did. They did, in fact, come out in the 80s. And there was only one sequel to Fievel Goes West. And I don't think there was ever any other sequels after that in the Fievel world. But Neverending Story got way too many sequels. Yep. Neverending Story 3 was terrible. I'm pretty sure there was a 4 that was also equally terrible. In fact, Neverending Story 3 has a very young Jack Black in it as one of the bullies. That one was terrible. Yes, I'm with that. Chocolate cheesecake. Bring me some. I would like some chocolate cheesecake. I ate 2 brownies today, so I'm done with sweet stuff. I have had no sweet stuff since I arrived home. It's, you know, it's kind of terrible. Even though I had sweet stuff at work. Shh, don't tell the wife. You have something sort of sweet. Well, you're in the wrong place. Because all we got here is bitterness. And resentment. Either way. So, guys, thanks for coming and hanging out with me here tonight. And, of course, go check out the previous streams if you weren't here. Yeah, they're there, mostly. They're only blocked in Russia for the most part. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, please. For the love of God, it'd be great to get to 1,000 someday. You know, maybe if I did more actual recorded reactions, we could get there. It's so much more work. So much more work. All right, but have a great rest of your weekend. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of my night. I don't necessarily feel like going to track down the wifey and hanging out with her. Not because I don't want to hang out with her, but it's like that's a lot of effort to go out there. Get back out in the world, you know. And we have church in the morning. Don't really feel like going out and doing stuff when I have church in the morning. But I will see you guys next week. Once again, no Patreon on Wednesday. That's our week off. And then we'll figure out what the rest of the schedule will be. Okay? I'll see y'all later. Remember, as always, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to be loud. Bye, guys. That's the wrong button.